Hi, I'm Tom Zelenka. Now, I'm just a beginner in the kitchen. In every episode of Carolina Cooking, I meet a different chef from a famous restaurant in the Carolinas who'll teach me to cook their secret recipes in just 30 minutes or less. Really good.
Welcome to Carolina Cooking, shot on location at the Mansion on Forsyth Park and the 700 Kitchen Cooking School. Now, here's your host, Tom Zelenka.
Hi there, welcome to Carolina Cooking. I'm your host, Tom Zelenka. Now, this is the show where we bring top chefs from the top restaurants in North and South Carolina. We bring them here to teach you and I how to make their incredible recipes. And today, we're going to be doing Tammy Dyer's almond grouper. And to help us make this incredible dish, we've invited Chef Dominic Battistella from Red Rocks in Charlotte, North Carolina to join us and give me a hand and be my culinary guide through the mountains. Our culinary Sherpa, so to speak.
Thanks for having me here.
Thank you for coming out. Now,
you're welcome.
Is Tammy Dyer's grouper. Well, Tammy Dyer visits the restaurant.
Oh, she's a close personal friend of ours.
Okay.
And she came in one day and wanted a particular grouper dish, something that was unusual, so I created this dish for her, and she liked it so much that we had to put it on the menu.
She's been ordering it ever since, along
Every
with everybody
time
else.
she comes in. Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
it's a great dish.
fantastic. So what's all, I see asparagus, right?
Right, and we
Okay.
have wild rice risotto. We also have an almond-crusted seared grouper,
Okay.
a beurre grand marnier sauce,
Beurre
and
Grand Marnier?
beurre grand marnier.
Grandma, okay. Grandma's yay.
And a reduction of balsamic vinegar.
Okay, and so where do we begin? With the fish or with the sauce?
Actually, we're going to begin by blanching our asparagus.
Blanching.
Blanching, that's par cooking asparagus so
Okay.
that it's ready to be sauteed later on.
Okay, fantastic.
So-
Why do we have to cook it before we cook it?
Because it brings out the nice green color in the asparagus, and it makes it a little less crispy in the saute pan so it doesn't burn as easily.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
All right.
we've got some boiling water going here.
All right, and just dump it in?
Yep, just dump it in.
That I can do.
All right.
And what are we looking for here?
We're looking for it to be nice and bright green. Go ahead and stir that around. Make sure
Nice
all the
and
asparagus is nice and in the water.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, all of it's in the water?
Okay, and we'll just let that come to a boil.
Okay. And how long does this normally take? How long does blanching take?
About 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
okay.
you'll see the asparagus start to turn green in the hot water, and then you just go ahead and pull that out and put it on your plate.
Oh, okay, like green like that?
Yes.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's
Call it
excellent.
done?
All right, we're
well,
going
we
to call
take it
that
back
done.
out.
All right.
Wow, that was quick. Look, I've cooked asparagus.
Yeah,
I've
congratulations.
cooked asparagus before cooking asparagus.
All right.
Alrighty, so that's all done.
All right.
And there is our blanched asparagus.
Okay.
And now, what is next?
We're going to pull this off of the heat.
Okay.
And we're going to pull another pan onto the heat so that we can make.
Little switching back and forth. I think. Yep, that would be the smell of burning hair.
Burning
I think
hair?
I've lost some hair there.
Excellent.
Okay.
You've
All
been
right.
broken in. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a reduction of orange juice and Grand Marnier.
This is orange juice?
Yes, it is. Go ahead and pour that into this pot up here.
Oh, I didn't have breakfast this morning, so I was hoping to get a little drink here.
Not for you. Look at that boil.
Wow, that's
Now we're
hot.
going to add about a quarter cup of Grand Marnier, and you're just going to free pour that like you're on a cocktail in your Tom Cruise.
Oh,
All right.
okay. And then I'll flip it after I do it.
All right. That's more than enough.
Oh,
There you go.
okey-dokey.
Now we're just going to let that reduce.
Okay.
Next thing we have is our balsamic reduction.
Okay.
We're going to turn this up nice and high. And you're going to pour this balsamic vinegar, nice
Balsamic.
aged balsamic vinegar into the
Okay.
pot.
All right.
And you're going to let that reduce until it becomes a syrup.
We're gonna let it reduce. What is reduced?
You're going to cook it on high heat and let it boil until all the liquid boils out of it. And all
Okay.
you have is the nice sugars down in the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Fantastic.
Next-
Should that be bubbling up that much?
Yes, absolutely.
All right,
Next thing
so
we're
we-
going to do is we're going to step over and we're going to make our almond crust.
Okie dokie.
All right. We're going to open up the food processor.
Open. I can do that.
All right. You're going to add some sliced almonds.
Sliced almonds. These things
right.
are good right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Nice.
very good. Very
Excellent.
Good.
Go ahead and drop those right into the
All
food
of them?
processor. Yes. All right.
Okay.
Now close the food processor.
Okay. Ready?
Well,
Turn it
go
on?
ahead. And then, you have to turn this. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Now we're going to let that puree into a nice fine powder.
Okay.
All right, and then after that, we're going to add some panko breadcrumbs, which is a nice fine Japanese breadcrumb.
Panko.
Panko.
What kind of bread would panko bread come from? Panko bread?
Japanese bread.
Oh, okay, fantastic. All right. And I don't know how Japanese bread differs from American bread, but could you use American breadcrumbs if you didn't have
Well, it's got
panko
an
breadcrumbs
accent.
in your?
It's got an accent.
Oh, well,
All right.
no, I was trying. Could
Okay.
you use French breadcrumbs?
Well, yes, you could. You could, you know, allow a nice French loaf to dry out and then crumble it up, and then you would have those French breadcrumbs. But I use this because it's nice and light, and you know, it's flaky, as you can see here.
Are these crumbs yet?
They're getting there.
They're getting there. Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. And then what are we going to do? We're going to put this on the grouper?
Yeah, we're gonna put that onto a plate and dredge the grouper in it.
Okay.
So you can stop this now.
Alrighty.
All right. Pull that open. Now add your breadcrumbs.
All of them?
Yes.
Should we be concerned that stuff is bubbling over there?
No.
Okay.
Actually, that's exactly what we want.
If you say it's okay, then I'll believe you.
All right.
All right. And
Close it again. Having fun there?
yeah.
Okay.
Just, how long does this go for?
About a minute.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll just let that puree up, and then
All
we're
right.
going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to that. What you can do is just pull the, well, you could do that, either that, or you
Sorry.
could pull the
I'm
top
sorry.
off of, pull this,
top.
and then just add the salt and pepper right into there.
Fantastic.
There you go. Hey, how about that? It's a
All
neat
right.
little trick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
About 20 more seconds on that.
20 more seconds, and
Right.
then we are going to
Coat the fish.
coat the fish there.
All right. You can go ahead and open that up. It's about ready.
Oh, so it's about ready.
There
so
you go.
I'm going to dump this out when we come back from the break. We'll be coating our fish when Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Dominic Battistella from Red Rocks in Charlotte, North Carolina. You guys have two places there, two locations.
Yeah, actually we do. We have one in the Strawberry Hill Shopping Center, which is in the South Park area, and one in the Birkdale Village Shopping Center, which is in Huntersville.
Okay. Now during the break, we were finishing up our sauces. We had them bubbling like mad, and now they are very thick here.
Yeah, we have a reduction of balsamic vinegar, which is down to about a syrup here. And then we also have our reduction of Grand Marnier and orange juice.
Okay.
Now we're going to finish off the Beurre Grand Marnier by
Sorry.
adding butter to this reduction as
Okay.
it simmers slowly. Okay, so you're going to add
Lots
that
of
butter.
This is like a stick.
That's about a quarter pound, which is a stick
Wow.
of butter. You're going to add that, and then you're going to whisk it.
Healthy living. I'm going to whisk it.
Oh yes, grab your whisk.
Wait for it to melt or just
And
get in there?
well, just get in there and whisk it as it melts, okay? But you don't have to do it fast. Just slowly move the butter. And while you're doing that, I'm going to grab a pan here
Fantastic.
and get it hot so that we can sear our grouper.
Okie doke. So I'm just letting this melt, and I'm just making sure the butter melts all nice and smoothly in here.
Yep.
Okay.
Just you can.
Mm,
That's
you can
fine.
definitely smell the oranges in this.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And so I'm doing a good job here. This would be.
You are doing excellent.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you tell me if I was doing a bad job? Would you be
Absolutely.
screaming right about now?
Yes, with some expletive deleted.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll have to get the button ready.
All right.
All right. Anything else going to this one?
Oh, no. Actually, we're going to add a little bit of sugar, about a tablespoon. So if you reach in there with your big old paws and pinch out some sugar.
That about
throw it right
tablespoons?
in. Yeah, that looks about right.
All
Throw
right.
it in there
Okay.
and whisk it,
Whisk.
and you're done.
Done.
Set it aside.
Okay.
Okay, now we got our pan nice and hot for our grouper up here. You're going to add a little bit of oil.
Okay.
Okay,
A little bit of oil. And
that's good there.
Do we need to actually put anything on this grouper? Like
Absolutely. We've got
breadcrumbs that I
our
work so hard on?
almond crust here.
Okay.
Okay, and you're going to grab your grouper and just dredge in your almond crust.
Just dredge it.
Just lightly place it in the almond crust.
Okay.
Okay, and then turn it over
All right.
and allow the other side to get coated, and that's perfect.
Oh!
Now
all
just
right.
lightly place it
Ooh,
into
and
this
it's
pan.
smoking,
It's
so
nice
that
and
is hot.
smoking
I'm gonna
hot.
try to be careful here.
There you go.
All right, and
We're
how
gonna
long does
let
that
the-
take to sear?
This takes about 7 or 8 minutes. Okay. And we're gonna just let that go
All right.
on one side,
And then?
and we're gonna make our wild rice risotto.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
So we need another
We need
skillet
another
there?
skillet
All right,
here.
good.
Okay.
Oh, wow, you can already smell that cooking there.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me make sure I get a burner on force.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Now, this rice right here looks done to me.
Well, yes, what I've done here is I'm going to teach people how to make a risotto dish that's very simple that they can do at home with any Uncle Ben's or minute rice.
Okay.
What I have here is I have a garden blend of wild rice and long grain rice. You're just going to go ahead and it's pre-cooked. You're going to go ahead and put that in the pan.
Put it in
Hear
the
that
pan?
sizzle.
Okay.
Add some heavy cream.
Heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream.
Alrighty.
About 3/4 of a
How's our
cup.
fish doing? Am I burning it yet?
Oh no,
Okay.
it's okay.
I don't need to flip it just yet. Wow.
No, not
This
quite.
Is really. Is this the point we call the fire department?
No, actually.
Alrighty.
We're going to call in our grated Romano cheese and a little bit of butter
Romano cheese here.
right there.
Okay.
Okay, and go ahead and stir that around with your wooden spoon.
Alrighty. Oh wow. That's coming out really nice, really thickening up. Things
Yeah.
are shooting all over the place, though, to tell you the truth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn that
All
down
right.
a little bit.
Is that everything for the risotto?
We're gonna add a little bit of butter there.
A little bit of butter, just a tad. This much?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. And our fish, do I need to flip it
Yes, you do.
yet? Alrighty.
Flip that sucker over.
When we come back, we're gonna saute up our asparagus and talk to Eris and find out which wine he selected when Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back. Our fish is frying or searing. Our risotto is all finished up, and now we're ready to cook again, recook our asparagus, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna add a little bit of oil here.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Add
We have a
little oil.
blend of vegetable and olive oil.
Is that enough?
Yep, that's
Okay.
plenty. And then
All
you're
right.
gonna add your asparagus.
Add the asparagus and then just let it go.
Right.
Okay.
And go ahead and stir it around with your tongs.
Okay. Now, how's
And-
our fish doing?
Oh, it's doing excellent. Look
All
at
right.
that. It's nice and brown.
That does look good, and it smells incredible right here.
Add a
Do I have
little
to
bit of salt and pepper to that.
season it. Okay. Perfect. Just a little bit.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if you will do me the honor, if you will keep working on sauteing the asparagus, I need to speak to Eris Ragazeas, our wine expert, find out what he has matched with our grouper.
Excellent.
Hello there, Eris.
Tom?
Well, I just left. We're blanching asparagus. Anytime
Blanching
I
it.
think of Blanche, I think of the Golden Girls. So clearly, that's why you picked a golden wine, right?
Well, not exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, we do have grouper here. We also have almond in the grouper, kind of on the coating there on the breading. So, did the almond throw you off at all?
Not at all. It'll add a nice little complexity, but we're really dealing with the grouper
Oh, okay.
as the main ingredient here.
Okay.
And what I bought is what is really my favorite fish wine. Wines made from the Sauvignon Blanc grape.
Okay.
That's to me, it's a no-brainer, but that's personal taste.
Yeah.
But really, I think Sauvignon Blanc, although very, very versatile, to me has a marriage with fish that's just unbeatable.
Now, where does Sauvignon Blanc usually come from?
Sauvignon Blanc actually originated in Bordeaux, supposedly, and they also make great Sauvignon Blancs in the Loire Valley of France,
Okay.
in Sancerre and Pouilly-Fumé.
Okay.
This is the up-and-coming region, though, for Sauvignon Blanc.
In France?
No, New Zealand.
Really?
A fairly new wine-growing region, a sub-region called Marlborough.
Okay.
The combination gives a very, very unique and distinguished Sauvignon Blanc that has quickly become sort of the rage. It makes a wine that is exceptionally Sauvignon Blanc-ish.
Yeah, yeah.
Very, very pungent in the aromas, very aggressive in the flavors. And the flavors have a good combination of herbal and vegetative tastes, almost in a way. It
Now,
goes,
here's the thing I don't quite get. When you say it has flavors, when you say that, like it comes from Marlborough country, and so I guess it tastes, somebody's going to tell me it has a hint of tobacco. Does that mean like it was grown next to the certain flavor that they're
Fruits and
talking
stuff?
about?
No.
It was grown next to the blackberries. It tastes like blackberries, or they put blackberries in with the
Not at all.
with the grapes, and no.
they'd be in trouble if they did that.
Oh, really?
They say this wine smells and tastes like it has tropical fruits in there. And what they're trying to do, the wine writers, when they talk like this, is to give people that are reading the reviews some sort of analogy, so in their mind's eye they can get a picture of what the wine might taste like.
Well, I do kind of
And-
smell
and
like a
there is
mango
yeah,
in there.
there's-
Kind of a tropical, yeah, I would definitely say a mango. I wouldn't say...
It's amazing. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they don't put tropical fruits in here, and some other vintage, some other winery may get a whole different set of flavors.
Oh, really?
Depends on the climate and the soil, the winemaker's style. That's what makes wine such an interesting thing. You never get the same thing twice.
So not all of New Zealand's wines will
Taste
have
exactly
the
like
hint of
this.
mango in them.
No, some will be a little, and not all vintages of this wine are going to taste the same either. So you're going to get something different every time. The main thing about Sauvignon Blanc is those complex and aggressive flavors that go so well with the fish. It's not only the fruit. The fruit is being balanced off by a nice tart level of acidity, and the acidity will just get in there and just cut right through the oiliness of the fish. And you're getting some very complex herbal aromas. There's some people say a little bit of a vegetative aroma also. And that's what makes Sauvignon Blanc actually go so well with salad courses.
Well,
it
now-
goes very well with vegetables.
This Monkey Bay can be found on the wine list there at Red Rocks, so you can pick it up there. I've got to get back and finish up my meal, plate it up, and taste it when Carolina Cooking continues.
You can find the secret recipes of the best chefs in the Carolinas, all in one book, the Carolina Cooking Cookbook. Find the Carolina Cooking Cookbook in Amazon.com and our website, carolinacooking.tv.
Welcome back to Carolina Cooking. I'm here with Chef Dominic Battistella from Red Rocks in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you're at the location on the lake.
Oh, absolutely. Lake Norman, exit 25 off of I-77 in Huntersville, North Carolina.
Alrighty.
We've got an excellent location that's happening right on an open-air mall. How about that?
Wow, well, and this is where I can go and get Tammy Dyer's Almond Grouper. And speaking of the grouper, it's all fried up, it's all seared, it's ready to go. We have the
Absolutely.
risotto ready to go, so now I just need to throw it all on the plate, right?
Exactly. First
Okay.
thing you're going to do is you're going to start with your risotto. Put
Okay.
that right in the middle of the plate.
Just all of this?
I'd put about half of it would be good.
Half of it. Now, how long did it take you to come up with this dish?
About 5 minutes.
Really? 5 minutes? What was your inspiration? Where'd you begin?
Last minute panic usually
Oh, okay.
for
All right.
my dishes.
So, it began with fear?
It began with fear
And fear
and
led
ended
to
with
orange
perfection.
juice? Or did it lead to the alcohol?
Well, at the alcohol first,
Okay, so
always.
fear led to
Good
the
cooking
alcohol.
always starts with booze for some reason. And,
I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, if you want to be a chef, remember you got to drink.
Okay.
Second thing is that we had the orange juice to intensify the orange flavor of the Grand Marnier, which is of course an orange flavored cognac.
Is that a big enough mound, by the way?
Absolutely,
Okay.
that's excellent. Next thing you're going to do is take your ladle and your Grand Marnier.
Brr.
Brr. Yes.
Alrighty.
And you're going to ladle that around the risotto.
Okay. Like that?
Like so, exactly.
Do we want any more?
No,
Do we
that's...
want to make Lake Burr Grand Marnier?
No, I think we've got more than plenty of Grand Marnier butter there.
Alright, that's fine. Okay.
All right. And then we're going to lay our asparagus down.
Ooh, okay. How much? All of it?
I would say 6 pieces will do you.
Oh, well, let's try to be a little more specific on the show if
Exactly.
we can. 6 pieces. And for you at home there. All right.
You're
And
going to lay it across, crisscross, 3 pieces and 3 pieces.
3 pieces and 3 pieces. Like this.
Yes.
All right. Just sling it on down there. Is it
There you
okay if
go.
the tip dips down, or should I pull it
I
back?
don't know.
Should I reel it back
you don't
in?
usually want to dip your
Okay.
tip, do you?
All right, reeling it back in then. We'll just let that one go. Okay. Just kidding. And now fish. Right?
Now fish. Here you go. Here's your spatula. Your fish is all done here.
Ooh, that looks good. Wow, that looks really good.
It is excellent.
And so lay that on top. It's
Yes.
trying to fall.
Well, it'll be fine.
Okay.
There you go. And then you just take your fresh alfalfa sprouts.
Alfalfa sprouts.
Just take a nice pinch off of that bunch.
Alrighty.
And you're going to twist it around in your hand like this so it forms a nice high mound. And then place it right in the middle of the grouper.
Okay.
And to finish the dish, we have our balsamic reduction, which is right here.
Our dark stuff here.
Exactly.
It's
and
all...
you'll take a spoon here and you will drizzle over top.
Drizzle it over top. Ooh, it's all... Yep,
just let it drop and drizzle. And get some over top of the fish.
It's raining balsamic vinegar. It's raining balsamic. Sorry, I just song hit my head there. Is that enough balsamic?
That's more than plenty of balsamic there.
Well, let me get you a glass of this Monkey Bay Sauvignon Blanc, a wine that you can find on the wine list there at Red Rocks.
Absolutely.
You can pair it with your own Tammy Dyer's Almond grouper if you want, and we'll give this here a taste and see how it turned out.
All right.
Go ahead and grab yourself a fork there, and we'll see if it tastes as good as it looks. Very flaky, very well cooked there. Wow, this sauce is incredible. The sauce is really good.
It complements
Really
well the toasted almonds there too on the outside of the fish.
absolutely.
And how about this wine?
And that is a good wine, a good Sauvignon Blanc to go with it. It's got a nice citrus that goes with the orange
absolutely.
too, which is very good. If you want to find out more about our wine here, Monkey Bay, if you want to find out more about a recipe, our chef here, Dominic, or our restaurant, Red Rocks in Charlotte, North Carolina, visit our website at www.carolinacooking.tv. I'm Tom Zelenka, and that's Carolina Cooking.
Go to carolinacooking.tv for the recipes featured on this show. Plus, on carolinacooking.tv, you'll find more information on the wines, chefs, and foods of Carolina Cooking. That's carolinacooking.tv.
Carolina Cooking is filmed on location in 700 Kitchen Cooking School at the Mansion on Forsyth Park Hotel in Savannah, Georgia. For details on their hands-on cooking classes, call 888-711-5114 to book a class.